everyone, welcome to the channel. Thanks for dropping by. So, do I have some great stories for you today? So, we'll start with the first one. See, the former Sean Baker, and when I say former, he did in fact lose his medical license. So, the former Dr. Sean Baker created a website called Meat Heals. And essentially, it's just a bunch of testimonies, at least on the homepage. Same story over and over. Oh, I was vegan, and then as soon as I ate meat, I'm miraculously cured. Meat healed me overnight. We all know that's a bunch of crap, and that's as likely as fruit juice curing your appendix. The story begins with this guy, Ethologos, and like many people, he got really sick and tired of all these carnivores glorifying anecdotal evidence as actual scientific proof. Ethologos took it upon himself to not only make fake account, but to write a fake testimony. On January 15th, this testimony was published onto their main page, and since then, it has been retweeted over 41 times.
That right there is what we call an oopsie.
Anecdotes are notoriously unreliable, and correlation does not prove causation. Ethologos also did make a website called Meat Harms in order to counteract the Meat Heals website, to serve as a purpose as an antidote to anecdotes. Anecdotes are fine to share, but to be clear, that is just an anecdote and not evidence for a truthful claim.
There are a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, it's incredibly concerning how many people, in fact, who seem to value anecdote over anything else. Now, if you are a visual learner like myself, this infographic will come in handy for you. It's the hierarchy of evidence. And as you'll find in these infographics of the hierarchy of evidence, anecdotes are so unreliable and untrustworthy that they aren't even included in the pyramid.
Can we just take a moment and give a big round of applause to Ethologos for really going out of his way and just proving that this whole Meat Heals website is full of shit. So thank you, Ethologos. And of course, check out Phlegmface's channel and subscribe immediately, otherwise I'll kill you. Since we are on the subject of such mild-mannered doctors here, it does look like Bart Kay found his way to Ask Yourselves Discord. Admittedly, I am not a fan of Ask Yourself, especially since recently I did find out that he is in fact racist, but I won't get into that. I did at least attempt to get through and listen to this whole debate, but as you'll see here in a hot second, Bart Kay really just swears and throws a little childish temper tantrum.
Medicine. You've taught pre-med students, but have you ever been a medical doctor yourself? You haven't. So you've
We're here to discuss science, Charlie Brown. Science. And you're telling me about science, and you can fuck off, because I'm the one who's here to tell you about science.
And I also want to point out Bart's total hypocrisy here. Like I said before, Bart and I were supposed to have a debate, and Bart sent an email to my business email stating,
"Hi Jasmine, Merry Christmas,"
that if we are to have this debate, I have to be on my best behavior. I can't yell, I can't swear, I can't talk over him. I have to be polite and professional the entire time. And then what does Bart do when he's debating this medical doctor? Well, he starts screaming, yelling, swearing, and he can't control his temper. And I knew he'd do this. I knew Bart was going to just scream, yell, act like a baby, and that's why I didn't want to debate him. And I also suggest you subscribe to Bart Kay's debate opponent, Dr. Ricky. He just started his own YouTube channel called Tactical Medicine, and if you click the link in the description down below, it'll send you over to his YouTube channel.
And just as I'm putting the finishing touches on this video, guess what? Vegan Gains channel was just terminated. Oh boy. I don't know how some of these channels just are always up to date and keep up with this, but poor Richard, poor Richard. See, the irritating thing about getting flagged is you don't know who's flagging you. You only know the person's name unless they file a copyright claim, but flagging, it's anonymous and they don't give you much details other than you didn't follow the guidelines. So I feel him on this one. Hope he gets it sorted out. But anyways, here is some lovely Bart Kay clips for you.
But
That would require you to show some goddamn respect to a senior scientist and stop telling me about science and what's good science and what's bad science, and listen to me when I tell you what's bad science and what's good science, and then engage with me in a discussion when I invite one straight away, rather than pissing around for 15 minutes and then just randomly saying, well, this cytokine, that cytokine, the other cytokine. Okay, great. If you wanted to talk about that, you had your opportunity. Instead, you wanted to treat with me with disrespect and tell me you know more about science than I do. In which case, you can go and fuck yourself.
Yeah, Dr. Ricky, you know, just because you're an MD, just because you actually see patients and you've done courses on cytokines, he's the senior scientist. Who do you think you are, right? Who do you think you...
Okay, Bart, hold on, man. One second. So, did he left? All right.
Hey, he left. He rage quit. Oh!
And by far, Bart Kay's viewers have the dumbest comments I've ever seen on YouTube. Like,
What an accolade! What an accolade! So this senior scientist, nutrition science puppy dog, this is the caliber.
I'm like, okay, so I just don't respond to any of them, but they just keep going and going and going. You're a liar, you're this, you're that. I'm like, whatever, you know, they're like, you have his email. I'm like, I never got his email, what are you talking about? So I messaged the guy, I messaged Bart Kay again saying, hey, when are we debating? And then he starts commenting in the exact same way all these other people commented. And like I said, you look at the guy's face, you look at his profile picture there that I uploaded for the thumbnail, he looks like an intelligent guy. And he starts messaging me saying,
you're a pussy scumbag, suck my hairy balls. How would you like to suck my balls?
Oh my gosh, this Bart Kay drama really is just gold. For those of you who don't know Michelle Lowe, subscribe to Michelle Lowe immediately, because once again, if you don't, I'll kill you! Alright folks, that's all I have for you today, and I think that's quite enough drama for one video. And of course, I know as soon as I start uploading this, there's going to be more information about why Vegan Gains channel got terminated, but we'll just have to wait and see on all that. Are Sean Baker and Bart Kay really doctors you want to look up to, let alone take medical advice from? But I think the most important question here is, will Michelle Lowe finally debate Bart Kay? I know he's a total bald, angry asshole who pretty much sounds like Eric Cartman, but I think Michelle Lowe has tough skin and many supporters on her side. And even if it only lasts for about 5 to 10 minutes, I think it would be completely hilarious if she debated him and then he just ended up rage quitting. Anyways, guys, I hope you're all doing well, and please do, once again, check out Michelle Lowe and Phlegmface's channels. Again, hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you all very soon in the next video. Bye!
Well, Bart, offer's still open. I might be slightly easier on you than Dr. Ricky. Hey! Offer's still open. If you want to come and redeem yourself, then pop over to my channel, drop me an email, tell me what you want to discuss, and we can arrange it. Maybe I won't be as easy on you.